Freemasonry should not only survive, it should thrive. This new book, The Resurgence of Freemasonry, tells Masons how they and their lodges can help make the fraternity stronger than it has ever been. You've probably heard about the Masonic membership crisis in the United States. Basically, our membership has slipped from a high of over 4 million Masons in 1959 to a low of about 1 million today. What you may not know is that at this rate, Masonry will become virtually extinct within the lifetimes of men whom we are now initiating. What you probably do not know is that the membership crisis has almost nothing to do with the passing of the greatest generation who fought World War II. The membership crisis was brought about by a drop in the number of petitions and especially by a great increase in the number of dismissals from the craft because of non-payment of dues, or NPDs. Why did this happen? There are 5 problems that resulted in more NPDs, fewer petitions, or both. One problem is that, in many lodges, Masonry is not delivering what it promises, and so men leave. Masonry promises personal growth and even enlightenment, but many lodges deliver business meetings with all the spiritual content of a phone bill. Another problem is an aspect of the first. Many lodges fail to deliver quality Masonic education. A third problem is that, in the general public, very few people have an accurate idea about Freemasonry or even know that it still exists. Fourth, throughout the fraternity, we may be bringing in some candidates who are really not interested in what Freemasonry is really about to begin with. Finally, anti-Masonic propaganda is discouraging many genuinely interested people from looking into Freemasonry. This propaganda also makes the relatives and friends of some Masons encourage them to drop out of the fraternity. But we can change all of that. This new book, The Resurgence of Freemasonry, features 46 numbered recommendations for turning around the Masonic membership crisis, grouped together under 5 symbolic building activities that together form the 5 tasks of the Masonic resurgence. The book presents ideas specifically addressed to the individual Mason, the worshipful master of a lodge, the district deputy Grand Master, and Grand Lodge regarding how to help in each of these 5 tasks. The first task is to rebuild the temple, or refine the lodge experience. For example, the book gives detailed guidelines for how to manage the stated communication to create more time for Masonic education, as well as directions for how to conduct the Chamber of Reflection for 21st century Masonic degree candidates, and how to conduct a Master Mason rededication ceremony, as well as how to instruct candidates in the preparation of a Masonic research paper. The second task is to build the House of Learning, which means conducting quality Masonic education in the lodge. The book gives detailed guidelines for how to structure a Masonic education curriculum for the lodge, and for instructors to use in preparing and delivering excellent sessions of Masonic education. The third task is to build the lighthouse. This means to tell the world about Freemasonry, in person and online. The book includes detailed guidelines for how to conduct Masonic open houses at the level of the local lodge and the Grand Lodge. It also gives guidelines about how local lodge and Grand Lodge websites can do a more effective job of helping interested persons find out the truth about Masonry online. The fourth task is to repair the Western Gate. This means to deal more properly with members of the general public who are interested in Freemasonry and with potential petitioners, as well as with those who have filed a formal petition. The fifth task is to build the guard towers. This means to defend Freemasonry vigorously, both in person and online. The book gives detailed guidelines for how to address anti-Masonry in Masonic open houses and on lodge websites, as well as how to address the ocean of anti-Masonic videos in an effective way that we have rarely seen used before in the fraternity. Using these guidelines, we can build the fraternity to an inner strength and a numerical strength greater than it has ever had. The book, The Resurgence of Freemasonry, is available right now on Amazon. In the United States, enter the easy-to-remember bit.ly link in your browser, bit.ly/Resurgence of Freemasonry as one word. In other countries, visit your local Amazon online. The Resurgence of Freemasonry. Together, we can do this.